So you want to write a book. That's great. So does everybody else. But the good news is knowing how to get there can really increase your chances of success. And we're going to show you how. First, you need a great idea, your own unique angle on the topic for your book. Then you're going to have to sit down and ask yourself some tough questions. Think of them as the 3 W's. First, what's my idea? My idea is pretty simple. I want to write a book that shows the millions of people in the Mediabistro audience how to publish a book. Next, does it appeal to a broad group of people? Like I said before, there are millions of people in the Mediabistro audience, and I'm going to show them how to stand out from the 200,000 other books that are published every year. Next, who am I? Am I an expert on this topic? I'm Jason Boog. I've been writing about publishing for the last 5 years. I'm the editor of Mediabistro Publishing, and I edit the blogs Galleycat and eBook Newser. Then you have to ask, do I have a following of readers? Galleycat's pretty popular. Every day people are coming to visit our site, and we have every month about 175,000 unique visitors. Then the all-important question, why would people want to read this? Publishing is a tricky business, and I think people want to read a book written by someone who has covered every aspect of the business. Now, lots and lots of books have been written about this topic. Why will my book stand out? My book's going to stand out because I've actually been in the trenches for the last few years watching these giant changes in publishing happen, and I think that experience will come through. Once you've answered every single one of these questions, you can move on to the next step. The book proposal is the most important part of this entire process. It's a 50 to 75 page document that tells publishers exactly what your book's going to look like and how much research you've already done on the project.
For most nonfiction proposals, you would need 5 critical elements. The first would be an introductory overview that sketches the arc of the narrative you want to tell. Second, you would want to demonstrate your particular authority, what you bring to the subject. Third, you'd want to distinguish the work you propose from all other existing books on the subject. Fourth, a table of contents, perhaps a paragraph or a page outlining each of the chapters of the book. And finally, and very importantly, fifth, a sample chapter that demonstrates in its sentences and paragraphs that you have the gifts and talents to bring it off.
There are plenty of books and websites to help guide you through this process, and Mediabistro offers a variety of classes about writing nonfiction book proposals. Your sample chapter and your outline should demonstrate your unique style, the point of view, and the angle that you are taking on your research. This is a great time to find a writer's group or take writing classes to help polish your proposal to a fine point. Once it's ready, it's time to look for an agent. You may be asking yourself at this point, do I really need an agent?
An agent would be a very important midwife who could help broker a deal and help be a kind of matchmaker that finds for you the perfect home for your book, that marries your project to the most empathetic editor, particularly one that might have clout within the publishing house, and of course supervise the publishing agreement itself. Today, in a fast-changing world where all the old assumptions are up for grabs, you need a professional, and that is best left to the agent on your behalf. Think of it this way. A fool is a client who has himself for a lawyer. A writer is a fool if he spurns the gifts of an agent.
You see, an agent's going to actually help you get the money you need to finish this project. They'll open doors for you at editors, at the publishing houses, and finally they're going to help you with all the business side of things, from contracts to rights. They're going to help you finish this deal. They're more important now than ever. You'll have to do a lot of research to find the perfect agent for your book. Go to the bookstore and look in the acknowledgement sections of all your favorite books. It's a great way to find the perfect agent to represent your project. For more resources, you can go to Mediabistro's How to Pitch an Agent series, or Publishers Marketplace, or agentquery.com. These are 3 great resources for finding the exact perfect agent for your project. Once you find the agent, write a 1-page, perfectly crafted pitch. Send that pitch to the agent, and if they like your project, they'll ask to see the whole proposal. Once you land an agent, you'll spend your time writing and revising while they shop your book to the publishers in New York City. With any luck at all, you'll land a book deal. Then the hard work begins. Once your book is written, revised, and published, the next step begins: publicity. Remember back when we asked you to think of all the people who'd be interested in your book? Now's your time to find them, both online and in real life. You've got to get them hooked on your book. It may sound easy, but writing a book is a long and lonely process. Be sure to reach out to other writers for support every step of the way. Here at Mediabistro, we have lots of resources from blogs to classes to help you as you craft your proposal. Best of luck with the project, and I'll see you on the shelves.